Good morning, beautiful people. Today I'll be reading Proverbs chapter 13, and don't mind my voice. I woke up like an hour ago. A wise son heareth his father's instruction, but a scorner heareth not rebuke. A man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that openeth wide his lips shall have destruction. The soul of the sluggard desireth and hath nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. A righteous man hateth lying, but a wicked man is loathsome and cometh to shame. Righteousness keepeth him that is upright in the way, but wickedness overthroweth the sinner. There is that maketh himself rich, yet hath nothing. There that maketh him poor, yet hath great riches. The ransom of a man's life are his riches, but the poor heareth not rebuke. The sun of the righteousness rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out. Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well advised is wisdom. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but that he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is the tree of life. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. Good understanding giveth favor, but the way of the transgressors is hard. Every prudent man dealeth with knowledge, but a fool layeth open his folly. A wicked messenger falleth into mischief, but a faithful ambassador is health. Poverty and shame shall be unto him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. The desire accomplished is sweet to the soul, but is an abomination to fools to depart from evil. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Evil pursueth, but to the righteousness good shall be repaid. A good man leaveth inheritance to his children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Much food is in the tillage of the poor, but there is that destroyed for want of judgment. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. The righteousness eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall not want. What stood out to me is Proverbs chapter 13, verses 18, where it says, Poverty and shame shall be unto him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. Reproof is correction. So if you refuse the instruction and counsel and advice, you're going to make your life harder for yourself because you choose not to listen. You have to be obedient. In Proverbs chapter 13, verses 23, it says, Much food is in the tillage of the poor, but there is that destroyed for want of judgment. Tillage is basically like preparing crops and stuff like that. So it's basically saying, like, even though you have limited resources, even though you don't have much, that doesn't mean that you can't do things with your limited resources. Meaning, if I wanted to have a garden, but I only have tomato seeds. It's better to use those tomato seeds to start small instead of saying, oh, I can't do gardening because I only have this. It's like whatever resources that you have to appreciate what you have. You have to practice gratitude. And it's like, even though the things that you have is not what you want, you have to use your resources now. And without good treatment, or without taking care of what you have, how would you make room for new things to come in your life? Like if you're holding on to old things, how would you allow new things to come into your life? Hallelujah. The righteousness eateth to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want. What I'm getting from this is, be careful what you consume. And consuming stuff can be what you eat, what you hear, what you see in your actions. So, you just have to be careful what your input is. What you take in is what comes out. So say for instance, if you are addicted to your phone, right? But you're trying to wake up early. You're trying to do better for yourself. You're trying to get up early in the morning to have a fresh start. You know your intake. Your intake is scrolling through social media. Your intake is just staying in bed. Like, that's what your body is consuming. You reap what you sow. So if you practice being lazy, if you practice gluttony, if you practice whatever things that you're intaking, I want to say you're basically doing it to yourself. Now, it's easier said than done, but it can be done because anything is possible with Jesus Christ. I hope whoever is listening to this just takes an account of all the words that I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I get from Proverbs chapter 13 verses, well, the whole chapter. I don't know why my voice is like this. It's horrible. But I haven't made a video in a minute, honestly. I've been slacking, but I'm coming back. Look at my hair. It's growing. But yeah, I hope you like this video. And faith without works is dead. So if there's anything that you're not doing that you need to do, please do it. In Jesus' name. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed, amazing day or night, or wherever whenever this video comes up on your feed. But yeah, thank you for listening.